Good evening, everyone, and welcome to another episode of The Legend of Heroes, Trails to Azure, Hano Kiseki, whatever you want to call it, and a happy April 2nd to you all. For us Trails fans here, we got some big news. Trails of Cold Steel 4 is officially announced to be released in English. It's coming out this fall for the PS4. And in 2021 for Steam and the Switch. So, get hype, everyone. It's coming. It's finally gonna be here. I'm super thrilled for that. And with Hajimari and Zero and Ao getting the Crossbell Kai ports, I mean, I'm super hyped. Year of Trails 2020. So yeah, I'm excited, and you all should be too. In any case, last time around we started up Chapter 3. We did some quests around the city, and we started taking care of some nasty cryptid monsters. I did a few things off screen as well, a wee bit of cooking, a whole lot of fishing, a bit of sepith grinding, and I picked up some items from gambling as well. So we're just gonna start right away here and show off a few little events, because I've still got a cosmetic item for Noelle I need to put in her room. So we're gonna go and do that right away here. Pop in, it's room 303. Drop off this little bike thing here. Yes, I guess this does it. Noelle, do you have a minute? Lloyd, yes, it's alright. Is it time to go out? Well, there haven't been any special requests from headquarters today. Everyone hasn't gathered yet, so we're not in much of a hurry. Oh, were you writing a report? Well, it's because I'm on temporary transfer here. I'm writing one report a week to Commander Sonia. I see. Thanks for all your hard work. Wow, isn't there a lot of interesting stuff in here? A bicycle, and is that a racing flag? Oh, you can tell? Yeah, I lived in the Republic for a couple of years after all. I saw more bicycles over there than there are here. They hold orbital car races there too sometimes, right? Yes, that's right. Actually, my late father liked them. When I was little, he took me on a railroad trip to see a race. Since he was busy with the CGF work, we only got to go once. I see. Then is that where your fondness for orbital vehicles comes from? How perceptive. I'd absolutely love to see an orbital race again on one of my days off. I don't have that much free time, though. Same here. Although in Noelle's case, I think she wouldn't just see it, but want to race in it. Races aside, regarding bicycles, could you tell me if you have a recommended model next time? Huh? Well, when I was over there, a friend rode one, and that got me interested. I think we could cycle on our days off. What do you say? I think that would be nice. It's convenient, good exercise, and best of all, it's super fun. I'll bring you a catalog from home next time. Well, thank you very much. Aw. We're gonna go on a bike ride together. No, I didn't think something else entirely. What? Don't mind me. You don't know a damn thing about me, though. Anyway, we picked up this jukebox from gambling, so now I can hang out with our best buddy Randy here. Randy, can I? Yeah, come in. What, time to go? Don't tell me you've been drinking, huh? Nah, I'd never dare. Alright, let's go at once. Honestly. Although I say that, since he's pretty honest, I'm not all that worried. By the way, hasn't the stuff in here multiplied somehow? That's a surfboard, isn't it? Yeah, actually you can only use them on the coast, but since waves form on Elm Lake, well, why not go have some fun there? Lake surfing, I mean. I see. It seems you like it quite a lot, Randy. And that's... what's it called again? Looks like something I saw in a magazine once. That's a jukebox. If you insert a 10 mirror coin, it plays the music you want. Well, it's a machine you sometimes find in dingy bars and the like. This is nice. How can I say it? It makes me feel really nostalgic. I haven't seen them at all around Crossbell. It's a standard machine in the countryside bars where there's no other amusement. So that's how it is. Wasn't there one in the bars you went to before? Yeah, more or less. Randy? It's nothing. So, are we going? The lady and the others are waiting. Yeah, let's go. Alright. So, we got all Randy's furniture, Noelle's. We've seen Waji's event as well. I think we're pretty close to getting everyone's. I've seen Lloyd's event. I haven't seen Kia's event yet because that one's limited for the time being. I believe I just need to see Ellie and Tio's now. Alright, and I just want to show off what I've got on Lloyd here. 10% on his weapon, 20% here, 10% on his boots, and then 15% accessories. So he's got 85 with those alone, in addition to his Evade 1 quartz, since I don't have an Evade 2 quartz yet. He's at 95% evasion. I've almost got it. I've almost got the 100% dodge tank. It only cost me like all my Mira. That's why I'm so freaking broke right now. Man. In any case, let's party hardy, folks. We're going to the boat shed. We're gonna take care of this other cryptid right away here. Why am I using Randy in my party? Yeah, whatever. Anyway, that sure is a creepy monster. If something like that were to come here, we'd be helpless. Yes, if that happens, we must evacuate right away. But for now, we'll wait for the CGF to come. Oh, if it isn't Member Lloyd. Long time no see, Branch Manager Selden. We heard that a mysterious large monster, a cryptid, has appeared here. Cryptid? Well, that's an expression that fits it perfectly. Yes, that cryptid or whatever suddenly appeared yesterday inside the swamp, you see. We contacted the CGF, but... could it be that your special support section has come to deal with it, Lloyd? Yes, we took the request from the CGF. Could you tell us the situation in detail? Yes, just like I told you, the first time we noticed it was yesterday evening. Without any warning at all, we suddenly heard something that sounded like an animal cry. A suspicious shadow flickered in the deep part of the marsh that's always been sealed off. We all approached it cautiously. Then we spotted that mysterious cryptid or whatever. And then we hastily made a report to the CGF. We thought to run away, but there's no sign the cryptid's moved from that spot. Since yesterday, we've been taking turns watching it and monitoring the situation. That was excellent work. Did you notice anything strange while keeping watch? Well, nothing as strange as the thing itself. Even though we surrounded it from this distance, I feel like it's hostile, but... How do I say this? It feels like it's not that it isn't moving, it's that it can't. We don't know the details, but... I see. It suddenly appeared and it's rooted to the spot, huh? Well, it seems related to that spatial distortion stuff. Yeah, no doubt about it. Branch Manager Selden, I'd like to go inside immediately. Oh, you're going to exterminate it, right? I'll unlock it now. Alright, you're all set. We leave the rest to you. Yes, understood. And just because it is beneficial to save before doing these things, we're gonna save, so hopefully we don't get our asses whooped. I mean, we probably will, but we can hope, right? Whoa. There it is. Yikes. Get in my mouth. Nom 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 nom. Tio, how's the spatial distortion? I've confirmed manifestation of the higher elements here as well. The cause of this distortion is unknown. I knew it. Seems the cryptid itself isn't causing it, though. Lloyd, are we fighting it immediately? Yeah, let's proceed with caution. Fight me, bitch! Oh, brought some buddies.
Hi. Drive 開始。
行くぜ。はあ、暗いな。
Oh, I might have also been doing some secret monster chests and getting those out of the way. Not that Thunder Cyclone is very strong here, but you know, take what I can get. So yeah, I've got the Thunder Bell on Ellie. That's why she can immediately cast again after casting once. The problem is, those aren't very powerful spells against it. I think I need to stick with like time spells, or no, whatever. This is that's adequate.
行くぜ。これで終わりだ。暗い。悪い。
行きます。ドライブ開始。
俺の番だな。やっ、やっ。
Oh my god. That was pretty painful, actually. Come at it, bro. There we go. Yep. Go after Lloyd.
私の番です。ドライブ開始。
よっしゃ。任せろ、清介。行くぞ。
That's why 95 is not 100%. I'm still getting some hits from these jerks.
行くぞ。
任せて。皆さん。
よし。
Right. Gotta keep stun breaking him.
任せろ。
And go, Randy. It's your birthday. Go, Randy. It's your birthday. No, I can't delay him anyway. Lame.
エニグマ駆動。私の番です。ドライ
なんだな。えいと。
And there we go. Cryptid solved.
はあ、これで一安心です。
Look at all that experience. Mm-hmm.
まあ当然の結果かな。
Alright. Deadly Heavens, Deadly Heaven 2. And I got a decent amount of stuff from all that. As well as the NP2 quartz. Nice. Oh man, this one was strong too. However, it vanished the same way. The spatial distortion's still here, isn't it? That's right. It's just, I feel like there's some kind of specific cause. A specific cause? Like what? Well, my senses have been disturbed by this distortion for some time now. Instead, you all may be able to find the cause. Really? Alright, let's search the area. Whatever's causing the spatial distortion is definitely nearby. Roger. Let's search whatever we can get our hands on. Alright. Cryptid defeated. And also, check out these flowers. These flowers. They seem similar to the ones that were blooming at the St. Ursula's Byroad Sandbank. Yeah, we saw them there, alright. They're very pretty flowers. But I don't think I've ever seen them before. I wonder what they're called. I think it's unlikely, but, well, maybe it's worth a try. Lloyd? What, you're picking these flowers? Yeah, though I feel a little sorry for them. What? This is... Gah. What was that? It's almost like the air was shaking. Tio, how's the spatial distortion? Presence of the higher elements has disappeared. I can't sense any disturbances in this area any longer. I see. Wait a second. You're telling me those azure flowers were causing the anomaly? Well, that must be it. Though I can't think those tiny flowers have that kind of power. Unbelievable. What kind of flowers are these? I don't sense a strange presence from those flowers any longer, but... For now, perhaps we should have them investigated somewhere. That's right. It's probably a bit of a different field than the medical college specializes in. Anyway, let's hang on to them so we don't lose them. If we come up with some idea about them, we'll have them investigated, okay? Yeah, sounds good. Waji? Do you have an idea? Well, maybe it's a faint memory of mine. I feel like there's a legend about the mysterious azure flower in the testaments of the church. Huh? Whoa, seriously? Well, I feel like I saw it when I skimmed it a long time ago, but... Do you have any ideas, Ellie? As you might imagine, I haven't read through the entire testaments, but I feel like a passage like that's familiar. A legend of an azure flower with mysterious powers. That's... bingo, isn't it? It seems there's value in confirming it with a church official at least. Right. Let's try asking Miss Marble or Rias about it. Yes, either of them would be qualified, I think. Alrighty then, let's head to Crossbell Cathedral. Alright. Seems like we've got ourselves a lead on these mysterious blue flowers. Hopefully the church knows something about it. Otherwise, we might be in trouble. You know, let's tell the fishermen the good news. We're able to exterminate the cryptid for them. And they're giving us a fishing rod as thanks. The sturdy Viking rod. That's for catching our big fish in this game. I put it together to impose the Imperial Fishing Club. Yeah, this, you should be able to pull in much larger fish. Peter, you did this. He doesn't look it, but Peter's forte is messing around with tools. That's because he is a tool. Ha ha ha. Yep, they gave us a nice rod. Let's try it right away here. Guess not. Maybe this. Okay. Yes, I'm gonna hold off on fishing for a while then. I haven't beat any of the Elite Four either yet, Peter. Don't worry about it. I mean, I intend to show it off at some point, but that won't be anytime soon. I don't think. Well, maybe it'll be soon. I don't know.
あ、乗りますか？
よし、行くか。どこに行こうかな。
Alright. Is there anything I need to do before going to the cathedral? I don't think so. No. Alright. Let's just head there right away.
行くぞ。到着だ。
So go to the cathedral, but don't go inside the chapel just yet. Oh god, I'm being raided, Jesus Christ. Ah! Hello, everybody, and welcome to Trails to Azure. We just beat up a cryptid, and now we're going to the church. So, yeah. Hello, everyone. I've been raided by lewd cactar butts. And I've also got a follow. Thank you, Super, for the follow. I really appreciate it. So, now that April Fool's is officially over, is Elisa still your best girl, Feb? I'd like to hand in our report today, so we've got to gather info. Yes, I hope there are some clues. For now, we're paying a visit to Rias or Miss Marble, correct? Yeah, let's try the Sunday school classroom first. Oh, you all are. That sounds about right. I can't believe I have my automod set for swears. I should really fix that. Aw, yeah. Lawyer Ian? Long time no see.
Yes, since the trade conference, right? Oh, by the way, I was told you stopped by my office at noon. I'm sorry, you came on purpose and yet...
No, but you seem busy, right? I'm told you're helping write our draft constitution. I'm told you're helping draft up our constitution.
Well, because the mayor asked me so earnestly, I couldn't really turn him down. Well, I agree with his ideas even on a personal level. Maybe they'll be difficult to realize, but I want to at least give him a hand.
The Queen of Trails is Aurelia. That is 100% true. All hail Aurelia. Is that so?
Could it be that you came to pray during one of your breaks?
This is just the PSP version. I don't have it on PC, because I'm, crazy like that.
Yes, I had reached a bit of an impasse, but this seems to have been a nice change of pace. Really, it's not bad for a man to pray to the goddess in times of trouble.
You said it. Thank you so much for all your hard work.
I should say the same to all of you. It's already evening, but are you here because of a job?
Ooh, I've got more pings. Oh, thanks for the follow. My name is Jeff. Jiff. Yes, there's something we'd like to consult with the church official about.
It seems you have your own circumstances. I'm busy as well. However, there's something I can help you with. Don't hesitate to pay my office a visit.
Oh, goodness. I don't know what to do with all these stalkers.
You're all welcome there any time.
Thank you very much. Please be careful on your way back. So, how's everyone doing on this fine day? Now that it's officially April 2nd, I can be hyped that Trails of Cold Steel 4 is getting a English release. He seems busy. Yes, drafting up a constitution can be very demanding. If something poor is published, the Empire and Republic will say it lacks persuasive power. Whoa.
That's a different kind of worry than how busy we are. By the way, are we visiting the Sunday school classroom?
Yeah, let's go. Yeah, I don't know about pre-ordering it since I don't really have $180 to throw around, because it's like $100 for the game itself and then another 80 for shipping or something crazy like that. So just like, yeah, you know what? I'm gonna hold off a little bit. Just holding off until I can afford that. Anyway, before we go actually follow the plot, we need to talk to Mrs. Mucha here. Yeah, that's not an option for me from Nissa's site. My options are $20 shipping, get in like 4 weeks, $40 shipping, get in like 2 weeks, or like $80 shipping and get it right away. I'm just like, you know what? I'm just gonna wait until it's on Amazon and not get the limited edition, because save me money. Anyway, she has the next copy of Sunny Añez, Volume 7. I live in Canada, which is unfortunate, because I don't know why shipping's so expensive, considering it's just across the border. Sucks. Yep. Yeah, that's just how it goes sometimes. I'm sure it'll be reasonable when it comes on Amazon, and then I've got Prime shipping, so it'll be fine. It'll be fine. Anyway, there's another tiny little scene here if you go to Guy's grave.
Oh, that's right. I heard Lloyd's brother's grave was here, but what about your parents?
Now that you mention it,
they're both already gone, right?
Yeah, 15 years ago. To be honest, I don't remember them that well because I was very young. I heard it was because of an accident involving a newly commissioned orbital airship they were on.
An airship accident? So that's what it was.
Airships had just been developed, so they were still unreliable. Yeah, in the end, it fell into a mountainous region and no remains were found. It looked like it was really hard on my brother, too. On top of that, he still had to support an annoying younger brother. Honestly, I'll never be able to repay him.
Lloyd.
Well, your big bro probably never thought of it that way even once, you know?
Right.
When he spoke about you, he said you had a cute and helpless aura. Aw. I can understand how he felt. A 3-year-old Lloyd, eh? You must have been adorable. I can imagine. So cute you just want to hold him, maybe. Yeah, I can easily imagine it. Stop teasing me. Sorry to have wasted our time. Anyway, let's go to the cathedral. Oh man, that's fair, man. I understand that need completely. I mean, I just spend my money on video games and plastic models, because I'm weird like that. Anyway, let's go talk to the worst person in Crossbell, the Archbishop. Here we go. Alright, no, that's right. I have to go to the Sunday school first, before I talk to the Archbishop. Yeah, I actually just recently bought a Destiny Gundam model. It looks so cool now, I'm so excited. I just have to finish a few more weapons and it'll be complete. I think mine's a real grade. Yeah, I got a real grade. There's senior class lessons at this hour, huh? Actually, do I have a real grade? Let me check. I forget what grade it is. Uno mas. Yeah, it's a real grade. It was like, I didn't remember for sure, but it was a real grade. I don't normally get high grades, so it was either a master or a real. But nice, a Zaku warrior. It seems that Kia is not attending today. Do you all need something? Oh. Archbishop Aralda? Good evening. If I remember correctly, you're from the Crossbell Police. Do you need Sister Marble? Yes. We'd like to consult with her about a certain plant. A plant, is it? Is it a medicinal herb or something? No, that's not the case, but... We heard it might appear in the Testaments. Oh? In that case, you can ask me about it instead. I may not look it, but I'm knowledgeable about medicinal herbs and plants in general. Oh, now that you mention it, you really helped us out with the lupinous grass case. Well, if you like, that is. I'm retiring to my office. Come visit if you'd like. God, this is the nicest this guy has ever been in this entire frickin' series. Strict as always. But since we're here, why don't we try consulting with him? Waji really doesn't like being in this church, huh? I mean, fair. He probably smells like old man farts. Pardon us, we're from the special sports section. Yes, do come in. Oh, it's you people I was talking to just 10 seconds ago. Let's hear it. A plant that appears in the Testaments, you say? Well, we're still not certain, but... First we'll tell you what's happened thus far. The presence of time, space, and mirage elements, and mysterious monsters. And they're different from the monsters at the tower and the temple that were previously reported. Oh, come to think of it. She said that they had tried to consult with the church before. More Zaku warriors. Just get a whole shelf full of them. Just have like 30 of them, and then just have like a single RX-78 to blow them all up. And yes, Noelle is playable. I'm actually gonna put her in my main party after this. Those flowers, do you have them with you now? Oh yes, they've lost their light, but... Huh? These are... Could it be? As we thought, you know something? No. Unfortunately, I have no idea. Huh? Hey now, what? No matter how you think about it, that reaction says you have some idea about it. I said I don't. Though I was the one who called you, I'll ask you to leave now. You may not look it, but I'm busy. No way. Oh, and asking Sister Marble's useless. Although she is extremely knowledgeable, she probably won't know about those flowers. Conversely, if she did know about them, that would be a bit of a problem. You mean... If you think about it, you could only make that statement if you did know them, no? No matter what you say, my answer won't change. Even if Commander Sony of the CGF came here in person. Lloyd, let's excuse ourselves. Further questioning is pointless. Understood. Excuse us, Archbishop. Yes, do not think ill of me. Oh, you have no idea how illy I think of you, dude. Archbishop Gerald is, like, the worst. Absolutely the worst character in the series. This is my second time through, so I'm aware of certain things. Woo, thank you for the host. I really appreciate it, Jeff. Woohoo! Wait just a second here. Wasn't he just a tiny bit too much of a prick? Or Randy? However, it didn't seem there was anything he felt especially guilty about. It was like he thought hiding something from us was the correct course of action. Most likely there's some kind of taboo. One so great, even Miss Marble doesn't know about it. If I remember correctly, I think this is on DL site, if you want to pick it up there. Oh man, when you put it that way, it just makes me want to know it that much more, you know? If it's come to this, should we read the entire Testament start to finish? But if you consider the entire Testaments, they're extensive. I read them a long time ago, so I don't know where that passage would be. Those details probably won't appear in any normal testaments. Huh? Luckily, we have someone who isn't quite aligned with Archbishop Geralda's way of thinking to work with. You're... Rias? Shh, quiet down. Leave the chapel and come to the dormitory. What do we do? If I recall, she said she's a member of the Gralsritter. Anyway, let's try going there. Yes, I think that's alright. Well, luckily we have some friends in high places. Otherwise, we'd be in trouble. Anyway, this is going to be our last event of the day, so make sure you've done everything you need to before talking to Sister Rias here. Come now, this way. I don't want other people to see us. Right. Excuse us. Afterwards, Lloyd and the others were shown to Sister Rias' room. They told her about the flowers they picked and their arguments with the Archbishop. I see. Indeed, it's understandable that the Archbishop won't tell you about them. Huh? You know them, Rias? Yes, the flowers you all picked. Indeed, it's likely they're the same flowers mentioned in a certain volume of the Testaments. Not an official one, but rather one of the so-called Apocrypha. Apocrypha? In other words, a testament that isn't recognized as official. Yes, even within the church, only a select few are permitted to read them. However, members of the Gralsritter are allowed to read them. After all, the existence of many dangerous artifacts is recorded therein. I see. Then, what's written about these azure flowers? They're described in the Book of Raider, one of the Apocrypha. Blooming atop septium veins, they are mysterious flowers seen as both good and bad omens. Their name is also recorded, Pleroma grass. What? That name... Isn't that the name of a plant that used an Innocence ingredient, left behind in the cult's terminals? Yes. To think we'd hear that name in a place like this. I understand. So that's what happened. Very few of the mysteries left behind by the cult have been explained by the church. Archbishop Aralda has his ideas, but there's been very little investigation into the incident Joachim Gunter caused. But please wait a moment. If those flowers really were an ingredient of that Gnosis drug, well, what meaning could it have that we found it all in those different places? That's right, I'm also worried about cryptids showing up. Flowers that bloom atop septium veins. Furthermore, they bring both good and ill omens. Yeah, it's quite the bad coincidence. Anyhow, this doesn't seem like a problem we can deal with alone. Let's return to the sports section for now, and try to put together a detailed report. Rias, can we convey what you told us to the CGF and the guild as well? Let's see. If you can do me the favor of not mentioning my name at all. To the Archbishop, you're like a spy. Of course, we'll be as careful as we can be. In that case, there's no problem. After I contact the Gralsritter, I intend to join the investigation as well. Why don't we exchange information if there's any progress? Yes, we'd be happy to. We're counting on you. Oh man, the plot thickens. So why is the cult interested in grass that summons, freaky giant monsters? I mean, for obvious reasons, there's some connections there, but still. Thickens. Oh. This is where I'd post the picture of Yuna's butt, but I don't have that here. What a pity. What a shame. Afterwards, Loy and the others returned to the sports section and hurriedly put together a report about the cryptids and the azure flowers, the Palorma grass. After sending the report through the Orbital Net to the CGF commander and guild reception desk. Tired from having gone all over the state, after a late dinner with Chief and Kia, they returned to their rooms and decided to rest early that night. That music gif is appropriate for almost any situation. In the meantime, Wald, what the hell are you doing, buddy? This is good. This is the best. With this, I'll definitely, absolutely destroy that guy. Oh, it's you, eh? Yeah, no problem. I'm ready anytime. What the fuck? However, you'll let me choose how to do things, alright? Oyasumi Nasai. God, I've got loads of practice doing creepy voices. I see. Flour was an ingredient in that drug, eh? That's the case, even the police can't ignore it any longer. Yes, I was thinking about continuing our cooperation with the guild, but have any other concerning cases come in? Yeah, but honestly, let the other sections handle them. With the upcoming state independence referendum, a certain amount of confusion can't be avoided. Right now, eliminating uncertain elements should be your top priority. Right, that's true. In other words, crisis management. But in that case, what should we make today's objective? We finished our part of the cryptids investigation yesterday as well. Well, we could go help the guild's bracers now. Is something wrong? Are you worried about something? Well, I was just thinking, why don't we try visiting Rosenberg's studio? Oh, the one said to be connected to Ouroboros. See, totally forgot. Of course, without a search warrant, we can't force our way inside. However, that old man said something like this before.
However, I don't have anything in particular to tell you right now.
Unfortunately, Yuna did not make an appearance in the original Zero no Kiseki and Now no Kiseki games. But she's been retconned into the remakes. Crossbell, Zero no Kiseki Kai and Now no Kiseki Kai. Those are gonna have Yuna. They're also gonna have Toa and a few other familiar faces as well. So that's something to look forward to for people who want to play it on PS4, if those get an English translation as well. just get hyped for all these Trails games coming out in English, because this is treating us fans well.
If you have any other business, you can come visit again. I'll at least hear what you have to say out of deference for Ren.
It may be worth paying him a visit. It may be dangerous, though. Indeed, I'd like to get a handle on that strange boy's objectives. He may be staying at the studio. I agree. And a dangerous foreign power has reared their heads in Crossbell as it is. We can't leave such a suspicious group alone any longer. Right. Should we visit the studio directly? Yeah, let's try checking it out. Depending on the situation, we might need a search warrant. Right. Alright, let's go already. Hey, everyone! Leaving already? Yeah, that was the plan anyway. You're going to the library today, right, Kia? I think I'll look for a braille book for Shizuku. I'll get groceries on my way back. Is there anything you want for dinner? Shopping for groceries? Will you be alright, Kia? It's true that you're always cooking for us. Yeah, I always buy from Momo's father, and from Oscar, too. I'm also friends with the old lady at the department store's food corner. When did you...
Well, it is Kiddo after all. In that case, it's getting a little colder, so maybe some kind of hot pot would be nice.
Oh, good idea. That'll give us all energy. Hot pot. It has to be Eastern style, right? Kia, will you be alright? I think I'll manage. I want to make the broth properly, so I'll have to stop by the East Street stalls. Oh, you're going all out for it, huh? I'm looking forward to when we get home. Thank you, Kia. We'll try our best not to come home late tonight. Alright! Kia's so cute, guys. Anyway, new day means new side quests, and we got quite a few here. So, Reen isn't the only delivery boy who needs to fix everyone's problems. Lloyd has to do it too. There's a theme park side job. We're recruiting people to help Mishies, everyone's favorite idol. We'd like your help fulfilling the dreams of the children. Oh man. There's a suspicious trader that Chief Tolta wants us to investigate. So we're gonna have to go bug Mr. Mineth again. And naturally, there's a wanted monster on the West Crossbell Highway. So we got quite a few things available to us. Oh, a few new ones have arrived. What do we do? Seems like it'll be alright to deal with them after we've gone to the doll studio, though. Well, I wonder about that. We don't know how that visit will go. I think it's best to clear the urgent support requests first. You're right. We might need to perform a compulsory search. Then let's head to the doll studio once we're ready. I've become very drawn to the theme park side job. Tio sees Mishi and she immediately knows, hey, we need to deal with that immediately. Oh man. Tio's way too cute for this world, I swear. Orbital vehicles really are nice. they were able to drop in price by 20%, I could afford them. Isekai nonsense. What? Who's isekai nonsense? I'm very confused. Also, damn it, I don't have enough yet. I need more Sepith before I can upgrade my slots. I need so much Sepith in this game, oh my god. Anyway, let's go in here. I am not sure. Oh, that's a streamer name. Yeah, I don't know anyone named Isekai Nonsense. But whoever they are, they're probably not from this world. Anyway, here's Mr. Dudley. We're gonna say hi to him. What are you guys doing here? If I had to say, we should be asking you that question. Those look expensive, don't they? Shoes, right? Where's the brand name, though? Don't lump me in with those people who care about brands. These are order-made. Wow, you're picky, aren't you? Order-made shoes, huh? I basically just wear sneakers. Actually, did Dudley appear in CS3? I don't think I ever saw him. He was mentioned by name, but I think he was trapped in the birdcage, so we never actually got to see him in CS3. It's kind of a shame. We did get to see Machias, though, and Machias looks so goddamn like Dudley now, it's crazy. Bennings, what are you trying to say? Huh? It's almost like you're trying to say leather shoes are stupid. But that's where you're wrong. I don't really... Shoe leather is a deep and complicated subject. The more you wear them, the more familiar they are. If you maintain them properly, the feeling gains more depth. Are you saying sneakers can deliver that kind of pleasure? I feel like things have heated up for some reason. I agree. I didn't expect this at all. Sorry, it seems we've gotten off track. Anyway, I'm here because I just happen to have some free time. I have another appointment after this, of course. Stay out of my way. Understood. So, I bet he and Estelle will get into some arguments about Stregas. Anyway, there are some decent stuff here, but I've got like no Mira, so gonna have to hold off on buying any of those. Anyway, let's quickly run over to downtown here and pay our favorite bar a visit. Do 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 do. Apparently Wald's gone missing. I wonder where he is. He's drinking the demon juice, though. Anyway, Ashley approves my cocktails. And so he'll give you some brown liquid. Mmm, delicious. Is this actually... He just gave us a glass of diarrhea. Mm-hmm. Good thing we can throw it at enemies. Otherwise... Oh boy. Oh boy. Hey, Pats fan. How's it going? Brown booze. Ugh. So it looks like the bracers are still working hard, eliminating those nasty monsters. And, just got one more event inside the city we need to see. We gotta go bug our Daughteru, who's in the library right now. Apparently Crossbell has historically tried to vie for independence several times, but it has never worked. Because you're surrounded by two much larger, bigger nations who want nothing more than all your shit, so it's kind of hard to stay independent when that happens. Oh, everyone. Kia, you're reading a book? Yeah, I'm looking for a book for Shizuku's Get Well present. What should I pick? A book like this seems pretty interesting. That shelf, isn't that the Braille corner? Looks interesting, you say. Can you read this, Kia? I can, but... she says so casually. Did you learn this at Sunday school? No, I learned it when I was playing with Shizuku. Books like Mark and the Witch of the Deep Forest have been translated to Braille already, so it must be pretty easy, right? I feel like it might be fast even for a book you already know, but... this comprehension speed is characteristic of Kia. Basically, she's just the ultimate Daughteru. Everybody loves Kia. And if you don't love Kia, then you're gonna have to fight me. Oh my god, I forgot to do something very important today. Nope. I need to feed the cat. It's very, very important that you feed the cat before you, do anything else. Got like 1 million of these walleyes, so give one to our cat. And we get the diligence quartz. Alright, now I did say I was gonna put, Noelle in my party, so let's go ahead and do that. It's gonna be a highly physical party this time around. We'll see how this operates. Excuse you. We need to get our car out of here, Ryu. Oh yeah, and I should customize the orbital car for this episode. Well, we're doing a quest for Mishi today. Let's go all out. That's right. It's time to drive the Mishi car. Boop boop. Do 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 do. Yeah, there's a couple of people we need to talk to at the medical college today. So let's go bug them right away here. Like Rin and Aeolia here. Oh, guys. Rin, Aeolia, you came to St. Ursula's hospital? Did you have some kind of request? Well, we're getting ready to go investigate that cryptid, see? Right now, we're headed to the St. Ursula's Byrot Sandbank where you guys defeated that cryptid earlier. It's to investigate the possibility that those azure flowers you reported cause cryptid appearances. Incidentally, Arios just got back and is handling extermination of the remaining cryptid that was spotted. I see. Anything we can help with? Nah, we'll be fine handling this one. Well, if I could get some skinship with Tio when I get back, I think I could do my best no matter what. I refuse. Aw, no way! You never change. Well, it means you don't have to worry. You guys should just do what you can. Yes, understood. Please, do your best too. I feel like Aeolia is just like Kitsune's spirit animal. Well, Tio might not be able to give you the skinship you want, but Randy certainly can. Anyway, we also need to go pay Shizuku a visit. So let's go ahead and see what our second favorite daughter is up to. Hi, Cecile. Shizuku. Oh, good morning, everyone. My, if it isn't Lloyd and the others. Could you have come to visit Shizuku? Yes, we have, but... could we have interrupted you? No, actually. A letter from Mihail, who returned to Lemon State, arrived today. I was just thinking of reading it to Shizuku. Mihail was... the little boy who Professor Sealand operated on, I guess. Yes, he was a boy who I got along really well with. When he was discharged, we promised to exchange letters. Ain't that nice? At St. Ursula's Hospital, we sometimes receive letters from discharged patients like this one. We're so busy we can't quite make the time to reply, but learning what happened to our patients after their treatments is one of my sources of energy too. Being who you are, Cecile, you probably diligently replied to each and every one of them. Maybe I should send some letters to head nurse Martha as well. When she saw you again, the head nurse was really happy. It's not too late. Why not start now if you have the chance? I'll think about it when work slows down. Aww, it's really cute. Shizuku, how are you? I'm well. Every night I pray the goddess that you'll become able to see. How typical of that boy. Mihail, I'm very happy for you. Aww. Right, he enclosed a picture too. That's really cute. This game has some really cute scenes. It's definitely worth your time. All the Trails games are worth your time, but Trails to Azure in particular, EA des. Alright. So, let's go take care of some quests while we're out and about here.
よし、行くか。どこに行こうかな。
Yeah.
さあ、行くぞ。
Hop on over to Belgard Gate.
よし、着いたぞ。
And, actually, before we get started on the quest, there's the next chapter of the Sunny Anya's book that we need to pick up. So, let's go ahead and run over there and do that. But not before bugging Randy's girlfriend. Oh, guys, did you encounter any trouble getting here? Huh? There wasn't anything especially out of the ordinary. I see. It seems it won't appear today. No, never mind. I was talking about work. Although I might need to ask for your advice soon. I don't really get it, but call us whenever you need help. Yes, I'll be counting on you then. I wonder what she's talking about. Something mysterious, I assume. Alrighty then. So let's take a look at this intact Corellia fortress while it's still here. And take chapter 8 of Sunny Anya's. So, monster's on the West Crossbell Highway somewhere. I don't remember exactly where it is, so I'm gonna check my guide real quick, see if I can find it. Okay, so this is really about as close as I can get to it, I think. Actually, it's close to the bus stop. So.
よし着いたぞ
So.
そっか
やっりゃ
私の番ですねそっかなんとかなりましたね
Okay. Oops.
みんな油断は禁物私の番ですねこれで一安心です
I don't know
ね
why those things even want to run into me, considering they gave me no experience.
私の番ね
Well, whatever. We'll beat them up, I guess. Well, take care of yourself, Alino. If you're feeling tired, you should snooze, that's for sure. Anyway, there's also a shining palm here. So, let's, new save. Save real quick here. And, take it out. Right? Yes. Ooh. That's unfortunate. I feel ya. Anyway, these, jerks are basically abyss worms. So, take them out one at a time.
行きますよ
任せてくれやっはっ
If you don't, you will regret it. It will be bad times for everyone.
時の結界よ砕け散れ
俺の番だな
And sleeping at work generally seems like a bad idea.
やっ
I don't know. Might just be me, though. Oh, right. Noelle's actually really bad for this fight. Oh, God. What do I do here? Just spam crafts, I
行きます
guess.
よファイヤ
行くぜ行くぜ
Sure. Yep.
任せろ
This was a mistake. Mistakes have been made.
ー無駄です
Oh my god. Rah.
俺の番だな
Alright, do I just go like ham now, or did I really mess this up that badly?
行くぜ
Yeah, this definitely could have gone better. I don't even have that much in the way of stuff. Alright. Down to 2 means we're a little better equipped to deal with this crap now. And if I can stun them, then I should actually just be fine.
行きますそこ
Okay, yeah.
よし
Maybe they figured combination attacks would be too OP with the combination of link attacks? I don't know, but I've definitely found that
私の番ね
combo crafts are extremely useful in this this part of the game. Whew. Tio got the freeze off. Now that's
よし
that's some.
せいと
Boom.
なんとかなりましたね
Yeah, that wasn't too bad at all. And we got everyone up to
やったぞ
level 68 now. And a whole bunch of U materials. Woo. So, wanted monster exterminated, and one more combination craft for us. A craft book? This one seems suited for Randy and Waji. Okay, Waji, let's try it right away. Roger. Last Rebellion. That sounds really cool. Anyway, let's heal up Randy so he doesn't get, like, eaten by something. And then,
よし行くかどこに行こうかな
okay. Let's, head to Main's next.
よし着いたぞ
Yep, we painted our car in Mishi colors. Behold its glory. Mishishi. Hey, we beat that, so we'll save over it. Never have to do that fight again. Already have the fried fish recipe, so I don't need that. I'm here for a reason, though. And that reason is there's a hidden quest in this little mining town. We just need to find the right guy. And lo and behold, he is here. Nielsen. That voice is Lloyd's, isn't it? I'm honored you remember me. It's because I've interviewed you before. There's no way I'd forget. Could this person be... Yeah, he's a famous journalist who interviewed Lloyd and the others before, huh? Yes, his name is Nielsen. Why are you in Mainz again today? Yes, actually, I plan to interview this town's mayor. I'll ask him about the history of septium mining in this town, and about changes in the modern day. Because of the question of independence, I want to look once more at state history. I see. How do I say this? You're looking into things others wouldn't. Thanks to that, I've been able to take all these detours, though. By the way, I heard you contributed to the capture of the terrorists that attacked that trade conference a while back. That's right. If you like, would you care to join me for another interview? I'm wondering what meaning the terror attacks on the trade conference could have. I think that there's something to be learned by talking it over with you all. The meaning of the terror attacks? But that's... Yes, information on this case is restricted to state government and police personnel. I think what we'll be able to talk about is limited, but... Of course, I understand that. Even so, I still think there's meaning in discussing this. What do you say? Our last interview with him was indeed beneficial. If we have the time, I think we should take him up on it. Understood. We'll accept your interview. So yeah, this is completely optional, and if you didn't do the interview in Chapter 1, you won't be able to do this quest. Thank you very much. Then let's begin our discussion immediately. Thank you very much for joining me. The theme of this interview will be the terror attacks that occurred at the trade conference a few days ago. First of all, I'd like to confirm the terrorist groups. You know this, don't you, Lloyd? So, was it the Imperial Liberation Front of Erebonia, the Anti-Immigration League of Calvard, or was it both of them? Yes, the criminals were terror groups from both nations. One of them was the Imperial Liberation Front of Erebonia. The other was the Anti-Immigration faction of Calvard, the Anti-Immigration League. Yes, it was surely those two. Regarding their backgrounds and arguments, I'll not dare to go over them here, but it is a fact that these two, sharing nothing in common until now, put up a unified front. According to rumor, it's said that a secret organization called Ouroboros was cooperating with them. The Society of Ouroboros? Come to think of it, the terrorists were using doll weapons at the conference. Archaisms. Nielsen, you know of Ouroboros? Yes, although it is certain they're something of an enigma. But it seems you all are aware of them as well, aren't you? Well, just a little bit. The more we learn about them, the more shady they seem. Anyhow, they may be working towards an objective, but it's a complete mystery to me. It's useless to try to deduce their objective at the present time. I agree with that assessment. Then, let's move on to the next topic. The next thing I want to confirm is the position of the major powers on these terrorist attacks. According to sources, each country secretly employed an outside force. Those forces contributed greatly to the resolution of the incident, but although they knew about attacks, they intentionally allowed them to go forward. What were both leaders trying to achieve? What do you think, Lloyd? So, what were Chancellor Osborne's and President Rocksmith's objectives regarding this incident? Was it to expose terror groups? To defeat opposing factions? Or was it for Mayor Dieter's retirement? The third one doesn't make any sense, and if they wanted to expose them, why would they let them do as they pleased? It's clearly the second option here. They were trying to land a blow on the opposing factions employing the terrorists. I think both leaders were trying to keep them in check. Chancellor Osborne is trying to hold back noble influence. President Rocksmith was trying to restrain rogue elements in his own country. It is as you say. Indeed, that's what they were most likely after. And indeed, voices against those factions have risen in both countries since the incident. I see. So it became material for political attacks. That may be what you think, Lloyd, but can I ask you what else they might be after? That's... Lloyd? Another big objective? I think it was to gain a real foothold in their advance into Crossbell. Advance into Crossbell. That's easy to understand. Both countries proposed stationing their troops in Crossbell at the trade conference. The terror attack was more proof that Crossbell's security is insufficient. They need to get Crossbell to agree to the proposal. Yes, that means the Anti-Aggression Pact has lost all its effect. And with the independence proposal, public opinion in those countries is focused on Crossbell. It could be connected to a need to deflect opposition or dissatisfaction within their own countries. Their objective was all of that. One stone, many birds, I guess. It seems you all have considered this in detail. Then let us move on to our final point. It is clear this incident was orchestrated by the two countries, but does that mean the two countries have an alliance? Yes, a temporary one? Yes, a permanent one? Or it's out of the question? It's Erebonia and Calvard. Of course they don't have an alliance. No, I think it's out of the question. Both countries' ultimate objective is singular rule over Crossbell. Yes, exactly right. In the end, this incident was a temporary step. Crossbell holds too much power as a buffer zone. This incident informs us that both nations have designs to make it their own. That's... It's too blunt. We've got to be ready for when the battle starts. Yes, the intelligence war between the countries will only grow more intense from here on. The increase in activities by crime syndicates and Jaegers may be due to that situation. Due to that, the mysterious accidents of the past may make a reappearance. Mysterious accidents? What do you mean by... No, it seems I said something I shouldn't have. We've sorted several things out. I'm glad I asked you all to join me. I thank you for your cooperation. We feel the same. Thank you. I feel like we understand the current situation a lot better. I learned a lot. Thank you for saying so. If there's another chance, I would love to speak with you all again like this. I'll be looking forward to it. So I really do like the Nielsen quests. They help sort out stuff that happened in the past and give us some insights into what characters are thinking. It's pretty neat, and it's one of the few games where you can actually do something like that. The only thing I don't like is that all these quests are hidden, and therefore optional. Because, I really think this does a lot to inform, like, character backgrounds, backstories. Nielsen even mentions mysterious accidents. He's probably talking about things like what happened to Arios' wife and Shizuku. What happened to lawyer Ian's family. And, I mean, Lloyd's parents died in an airship accident. Maybe that was a mysterious incident as well. So, you know, things like that. Anyway, where am I going next? I've got 3 quests to do. All of them are starting in the city, so let's I've beaten the game before. I'm just playing with the guide so I can collect all the missables and stuff, because, you know, there's a lot of missables in this series. Yeah, I can't imagine playing a Trails game without a guide if you want to do, like, max DP or get all the items and, you know, stuff like that. There's so many things that are just easy to miss that doesn't make sense not to have one on hand. Anyway, let's report our good news first. And by answering all the questions right, I got the 2 bonus DP. And let's go heal up and do a quest for do a quest that Tio really wants us to do. Hey Lloyd, why aren't we helping Mishi yet? Hey Lloyd, why aren't we helping Mishi yet? Tio, stop, we just got on the car. Alright then. So, let's head to the waterfront area. Because we are going to Michelin Wonderland. Aw, yeah. Water bus bound for Michelin departing shortly. All passengers aboard. That's right, we got a request from the theme park, didn't we? I think it was something about helping Mishi. Just what kind of job is it, I wonder? Anyway, let's head there ASAP. You sure look eager, Tio-Tot. I get the feeling this is going to be fun. If we cross to Michelin, we should accept the request, unless there's a very good reason not to. Should we go now? To the theme park. Alright then, let's head on over there. Lloyd and the others boarded the water bus and headed for Michelin. They approached the client who was waiting for them in front of the theme park. No troublesome. And there's the morning schedule, too. Excuse us, we're the special support section. We saw your request and came to inquire. Are you Mr. Hanks? Oh, you're the special support section. Yes, Yes, your physique seems to perfectly match. Physique? If you don't mind, could you explain the situation for us? Ah, that's right, how careless of me. I'm sure you know Mishi. Yes, as much as anyone else. Teotot's probably at the enthusiast level. Well, I think there's hardly anyone in Crossbell who doesn't know him, though. Has something happened to that Mishi? Yeah, actually, we got a certain call this morning. The actor who's been playing Mishi since the founding can't come for some reason. Some reason? Was there some kind of problem? A sudden stomachache, it seems. You'll be able to come after receiving some medicine at the hospital, but it seems you'll never make it in time for this morning's performance. And so, I want you all to put on Mishi's costume and substitute for him. A substitute for Mishi? Wow, sounds fun, huh? Alright, then Well, you won't quite fit, I'm afraid. I think the serious-looking one there will be an almost perfect fit, though. But me? I plan to flirt with the tourist girls! Damn you, Lloyd! Hey, now. That's quite the pretext. Then are you taking the job? God, Randy, I love you. Alright, I accept. Thank you. Then let's... Tio? What's wrong? You've been silent. Costume. A person inside. Stomachache. Medicine. She's acting strange. Well, I guess it's normal to be shocked after hearing backstage details like this. I guess so. Tio? It's nothing. If it's for Mishi's sake, I'll gladly cooperate as well. That's the spirit. I wonder if she's really fine. Are you done talking? I'll guide you to the locker room. Yes, please. Theme park part-time job started. How is it? Oh, it's so cute. Yeah, you look amazing. It covers my whole body, so whether it looks good on me is... How do you feel? It looks hot, though. Yeah, I guess this thing does trap quite a bit of heat inside. Also, it's the right height, but it's baggy and it might be hard to move around in. Don't sweat the small stuff, huh? Must be nice. You'll be able to casually touch all those fangirls. Don't say it so weirdly. Honestly. Oh, by the way, where's Tio? Now that you mention it, she spoke with the staff member earlier and went off somewhere. I'm here. Huh? Is that you, Tio?
Mishishi, Misha だよ。
Mishishi. I'm Misha, you know. Oh, big brother, did you forget my face? Well. Cute. So cute, Tio! Also, if I remember correctly, that character is... Yes, she is Michette, Mishy's little sister. A courageous girl who amicably watches over her brother, who makes nothing but blunders. Amicably? Come to think of it, we met her when we came to the Michelin Wonderland before. Oh man, Robbie would have such a fun time with this. I bet Kaylee Mills would have a fun time voicing Tio for this as well. Well, you see, she just suddenly asked me to lend her that. Michette has some free time in her schedule, so I okayed it. I see. But suddenly appearing in that means... I will secretly support Lloyd's Mishi act. If he makes some blunder, I will mercilessly kick him. A little sister's lashings of love, eh? Don't you feel loved, big brother? I wish he'd cut me some slack, though. Wait, I don't get any acting direction? I'm sorry, but we don't have the time for anything like that. It's almost time for Mishy's tour, you see. Come on, you just try to speak and act like him, everything will work itself out. Probably. I'm not sure about this. Then after the morning tour, you have the Mishy dance show at the plaza. I prepared an acting manual just for that. Hurry up and memorize it. You were showed the dance manual. Dance passionately, yet fancily. Don't forget to shout, "Enjoy Mishy," his closing catchphrase. Well, that's really vague. To tell you the truth, we leave everything up to the actor for the character's personality. Since the theme park's founding, there hasn't been a single decent manual made. Well, just deal with mistakes as they happen, I guess. Since I'm supervising, I won't tolerate mistakes. What am I gonna do? Oh, it's time. Take care of the preparations. And then we'll pass the time walking around the park. Best of luck. Then let's go, Lloyd. Right. In any case, I guess all I can do is bring out my own image of Mishy. And the dance slogan, "Enjoy Mishy," huh? I should try to remember it. Alright then, do your best for all the children's dreams. I'm counting on you, Mishy. Michette. Fortunately, no, it's not a minigame. Sorry to burst your bubble. It's like a quiz, though. You gotta be the best Mishy you can be. Finally started, eh? I wonder how things will go. Oh, our first guests are already here. Wow, it's Mishy! Hey, it's Mishy. Is he the real deal?
Indeed he is.
If you're this excited already, you won't last, you know? Yay, yay, Mishy, Mishy! How would Mishy reply in this situation? Would he say, "Buy your admission ticket over there, alright?" Or, "Mishy, have fun, alright?" Mishy, have fun, alright? Yes, thank you, Mishy. Mom, Dad, let's go inside already. Alright. Let's have fun all day long. I guess I got through that one somehow. Nice, Lloyd. Mishy's laugh was quite natural, too. It's a little embarrassing, though. Mishy. When you get used to it, it's no big deal. I underestimated you. I see. She's cute if she acts normally. Let's keep up this pace. Oh, come on, Lloyd. Like she isn't always cute. Hey, Noelle, Waji. Long time no see. Oh, please listen, Lloyd. Waji wanders off as soon as I take my eyes off of him. I'm not causing any serious incidents, am I? I mean, don't you think it's better to have some fun while walking around? I don't? Seriously, it's not? Oh, Lloyd, children. It's Mishy! There's Michette, too! I fail to hide. Hiya, kick! Wait a... Wait, you can't do that! Miss, you don't know? If you kick Mishy, you'll get lucky! They say luck is packed in his butt! Luck? I never heard anything about that! I wonder if I can kick her too. What do I do? I've got to deal with this somehow. Do I scold them harshly? Or do I tickle them? Alright. Time to commit a crime. To kids who do that, I do this. Yay, it's Mishy's counterattack. Run away. There they go. I think I was kicked all of a sudden. That kind of thing seems popular these days. How unlucky. But I guess it turned out alright. I didn't really think it through. I think it was better than yelling at them. Mishi is a healing character, so even when driving kids away, you can't just do whatever you like. From your good judgment, I would expect no less. Thanks. Well, I'm just glad they didn't kick Tio. Just like a knight protecting his little sister, eh? That doesn't exactly match her outfits now, does it? Incidentally, I heard that Mishi's butt is sturdy, so even if kicked, you should be alright. It hurt less than expected, right? That is true. They've even got cushioning in here. It's no wonder it's stiff. Oh, Lloyd, it's time to go to the next area. We have a tight schedule this morning. Got it. And see you later, Noelle. Waji? Please do your best. Later. Oh god, no. Never let them kick Tio. Must protect. Ugh. Oh, Ellie and Randy. Yo, nice work. Looks like both of you are working hard. How's it going? Well, it's pretty difficult. It's hot inside this Mishi costume. Lloyd, we're not out for an afternoon stroll. You have to exude friendliness, conveying a "you found me, lucky" kind of feeling. Yeah, got it. Tio, when you're in Michette, you seem different somehow. You're so spoiled, Lloyd. Oh, it's Mishi! It really is. We're lucky to see him right after we got off the Ferris wheel. Aw, how cute. Take my picture, okay? Yeah, right. Excuse me. Will you take our picture? Yes, sure. A picture? What should I do in this situation? Should I stand near him, stand near her, or stand between them? In this case, you want to be right between both of them. So, image composition. Today is my Mishi anniversary. Go ahead. Alright, here I go. Say cheese. Thank you very much. Thanks. Here you go. Was that alright?
バッチリです、ロイドさん。
That was perfect. Mishi's the symbol of the theme park, so to speak. He's like a walking attraction. In situations like that, it's best to stand in the center of the picture. You're getting used to being Mishi, aren't you? Thanks. Well, since Tio's there, I'm sure everything will be alright. Keep up the good work, you two. We'll be watching. We'll be on our date. We will not. Rejected! We'll do the best we can. Then let's move on to the next attraction, shall we? Everyone, sorry to have kept you waiting. The Mishi and Michette dance show begins now. Whoa, Mishi! Cute! Oh, at last, it's the dance show. Oh, I'm so tense. You'll be fine. It seems the dance is ad-libbed every time. Dance guidelines are set, so I think you'll get through it somehow. Guidelines, huh? That's right. I was given the dance manual before the job. If I can remember it somehow. Alright, let's enjoy it together, everyone. Mishi and Michette, let's get dancing! Here it is. Let's go, Tio. Passionately and fancily. Roger that. Doop boop 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 doo 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 doo. They had so much fun with this. Now the final signature phrase. Love is Mishi, happy Mishi. Or enjoy Mishi! Mishi-shi! Enjoy! Mishi! That was perfect. Nice, Lloyd. Due to Lloyd and Tio's passionate dance, the show ended in a great success. Having finished the dance, Lloyd experienced a mysterious feeling. He headed towards the rest area with Tio. We got through that somehow. Good job. Dancing in a mascot character costume was quite tough. You're right, it was insanely hot. Real actor does this every day. He's really something. Right. Hey, Mishi, Michette! Oh, good work out there. Yeah, thanks to you, that was great work. Hey, listen to this. It seems Michette's quite the topic of conversation in the park today. Topic of conversation, you say? Yeah, they say they can't get enough of the cool behavior she displays when accompanying Mishi. Maybe we should think about taking Michette's character in a different direction. Really? Well, I'm just happy I could help. By the way, is the real actor still... Oh, right, how could I forget? He arrived just a little while ago. It seems he'll meet you later, so he went to the locker room and said he'll wait there. Thank you, really. If you like, please accept this as compensation. Michette doll obtained. Thank you very much. Then Tio, shall we head inside? Yes, let's. Oopsie daisy. I'm drenched in sweat. Seems you worked really hard. Nice work, Tio. No, your interpretation of Mishi left no room for criticism. Also, that final dance together was a lot of fun. You're making me blush. Well then, I think it's about time we meet up with everyone. Is the real Mishi actor not here yet? Now that you mention it, he seems to be late. Sorry to have kept you waiting. Huh? Huh? My bad. Seems you can't take the medicines I got after eating, you know? I skipped breakfast too, so I kinda ate tons. So is my costume in that locker? Huh? What's wrong? You look really surprised. By the way, it seems I saw your faces somewhere. Well, anyhow, I owe you one. Mishi's indispensable to Wonderland, after all. You filled in for me well. Got no time to chit-chat. Gotta change at once. Prepare for the afternoon. Transformation complete. Thank you, Mr. and Missy. You saved me. Leave the rest to me. Mishishi. See ya. What a pro. Even the timbre of his voice is totally different. He's so perfect as Mishi. However... Isn't that man's image totally different from Mishi's? Anyway, let's head back to the others. Uh-oh. Guys, I think Tio blue screened. Oh man, I love this quest. Oh man, I love this quest so much, guys. Tio is still blue screening. Lloyd? I think you broke Tio. She's been like that ever since we got on the water bus. Yes, she's been staring off into space this whole time. She looks lonely somehow. I'm not sure how to put it. Tio, are you feeling sick? No, I'm fine. I'm just a little confused. I'll have things sorted out momentarily. So this is how a person becomes an adult, huh? Oh no, we stole Tio's innocence. We're monsters. Monsters of the worst kind. Oh my god. Oh, this quest. Alrighty then. We got a couple more quests we need to take care of here, so let's get on it. Alright, I should stop by here, drop off my, any fragments I picked up. Alright, have fun at work. As much fun as you can have. We'll, see you later, I hope. All the data from the information terminal number 1 has been completely analyzed. Do you wish to check it immediately? Yes, please. Alright, so now we can finally read this whole frickin' thing. About time. About the cult. My name is Joachim Gunter, High Priest of the DG cult. 6 years ago, our cult was almost completely destroyed due to the actions of many powers, the Bracers included. However, for certain reasons, only I evaded harm and was able to escape safely to this land of origin. I had survived in order to accomplish the cult's ambition, thanks to the Great D's guidance. But when the time comes, I have decided to record data in each terminal as material for writing New Testaments. First, I will speak of our cult's origins. To do that, I will need to look back at the annoying history the Zemurian continent has followed. Approximately 1200 years ago, due to the Great Collapse, order and an advanced civilization were lost, and the Dark Ages, where war and poverty ruled, were brought forth. Then the weary people committed a grave error. Cajoled by the words of imbeciles who had suddenly appeared, they had ended up accepting the selfish order they had invented. In other words, the foolish Septian Church and the Goddess of the Sky, the symbol of their faith. With their order, the Dark Ages died, and that faith readily spread throughout the continent. I want you to consider this carefully. If it's true that a goddess exists, then shouldn't she bestow equal salvation to everyone? However, even to this very day, the notion of inequity still exists, and people never cease to lose their lives due to disasters and misfortunes. So the goddess chooses who to save. That is too ludicrous an idea. In the end, she is nothing more than an invented pretense in order for the Septian Church to acquire power. There is no way something like a goddess exists. Our predecessors, having arrived at that truth, set out on a long journey in order to meet a true god. Then, when the era changed to the Middle Ages, they finally found it. A long, asleep existence, harboring a great power in its body, lying in the depths of this land. D. That is how it was called. About this data, it appears as an entry regarding the cult. A creed that denies the goddess. It really is unbelievable. Yes, however, it fits with Joachim Gunter's testimony. Also, this D here. It's the word indicating the true god they believed in, instead of the goddess, right? We've already ascertained that the G in the DG cult's name stands for true wisdom, Gnosis. We can now say we've finally confirmed the meaning of D, therefore G. But I'm sure that Professor Joachim referred to Kia as the one who would become a god. Then D could also be a word to indicate Kia, but... Hey, Joachim bastard, just how much did he know? We can't figure it out with just this. It also seems that Ernest didn't get the whole story from Joachim. If we could have arrested him... I just keep thinking that. In any case, if we keep decrypting the data like this, I think we can learn many things. If you obtain any other fragments, please bring them to me. Please also feel free to ask whether you'd like to check the decrypted data. Oh, nice. I heard that game's actually pretty fun for being a game based on a movie. Or, well, Sometimes they end up being pretty bad, like the games based on movies, but, you know, I heard it was actually pretty good, so look forward to it. Oh, it's based off the comics? That's probably why it doesn't suck. That makes a lot of sense. Alright. To the residential street. Luckily, we got the fastest to fast travels. The turbo button. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Because we got another investigation on this suspicious trader. Excuse us, we're the special support section. Oh, the ladies and gentlemen of the SSS. Thanks for coming after what happened yesterday. Thank you, everyone. Chief, what exactly happened? It seems there's been some developments in yesterday's case. Yes, it seems the situation is more serious than I thought. I'd like to discuss the request immediately. Do you mind? No, please, fill us in. You said the situation changed since yesterday. Yes, that's right. Yesterday evening I went to Derek, who's staying at the inn, and tried to persuade him once again. I pointed out to him the suspicious points of Maneth and asked him to stop associating with him. You gave it to him straight then. Oh, nice. Yes, but in the end, Derek wouldn't listen. Instead, I learned something new. I hurried to Harold's place to discuss the matter with him. Something new? Did you figure out what Maneth is up to? I was surprised too once I heard about it. It seems that Maneth has penetrated the village even further than we thought. Phrasing. Phrasing, please, Harold. What do you mean by that? We knew that Maneth had gained the trust of the villagers yesterday, but... Actually, that Maneth is... After not just the private property, but the deeds of all fields and plots in the village. All of the deeds? If that's how it is, it's quite concerning indeed. Just how did Maneth manage to get his hands on such important things? Well, based on what I've heard, he called it the Lotus Fields Expansion Project. By collecting the villagers' fields little by little, he'll expand the Lotus Fields and harvest them more efficiently. Finally, the Quincy Company will take over management of the fields, so it won't be so difficult to tend and harvest them. Based on what we heard yesterday, we already knew all of that. At first glance, it seemed like a fine idea. Yeah, it was too good to be true. And regarding those deeds, if he abuses them, then you won't be able to recover. Yes, suspicion continues to surround Maneth. If it was just our private property, and even in the worst case, there wouldn't be much financial harm, but with him using plots throughout the village, the consequences are unpredictable. I see. You could say there's no way to escape the agreement. So I figured we could ask you for help exposing his true colors. Can we count on the police to help us with this, even though he isn't a suspect? Well, from the start, we aren't bound by police rules. Maneth is only a little suspicious. Allow us to respectfully investigate him. Sorry, you all are always helping us. Then should we start investigating? We don't have any clues at the moment, to be perfectly honest. We don't have anything that could be called a motive. That's true. In that case, why don't you try asking Lawyer Ian for help with this? Lawyer Ian? Yes, right now, all we know is that Maneth is suspicious. If you explain the situation to Ian, he might be able to detect some hint of a crime in his actions. I see. That's not a bad idea. If he gets us even a little closer to what Maneth is trying to do, it could be a good starting point for the investigation. But Ian is very busy right now with the Declaration of Independence and everything. It's possible he might not be able to see you. Well, we might as well go anyway. We'll think about what to do next if he really is out. Yeah, let's pay him a visit. We'll leave it to you then. I'll see if my business partners have heard any rumors about the Quincy Company or Maneth. That would be great, thank you. I'm terribly sorry you're the only ones who can help. I'm at a loss, unable to do anything. Don't worry about it, we'll take care of this. Just wait here for us, Chief, and pray to the goddess for some good news. Alright, thank you. Alrighty then. So it sounds like he's trying to buy up the land as well. You know what they say about real estate brokers? Can't frickin' trust them. Not one bit. Alright, so... let's go see Lawyer Ian. Maybe he'll talk to us today. Apparently he's been running in and out of his office today. Hopefully he's in right now. Oh? Lawyer Ian. Thank goodness, you're in the office today. Yes, I was just taking a break now, but... do you need a consultation on something? So you already know. You're quite sharp, Mr. Grimwood. It's the face of someone with a request. I've seen thousands of them already. Have a seat there. I'm busy too, but I'll hear you out. Excuse us, and thank you. Lloyd and the others explained Maneth's profile they had learned the previous day, as well as his actions. They also mentioned the confirmation that Maneth was collecting Armorica land deeds they had obtained earlier that day. I see. I understand the general situation. Ordinarily, I would have liked to take a case like this one, but as I'm sure you are aware, I have important Constitution work to handle right now. Yep, you can't. I mean, they'll screw you over. That's their goal. That's the number one principle of economics. Actually, it's screwing people over is the key. I'm sorry, but it doesn't look like I can spare the time to look into this. Too bad. It can't be helped. Even if you could just give us some advice, it would be a great help. Sorry, I'll give you whatever advice I can right now. Thank you very much. So, what do you think? Maneth's actions up to the present. Can you sense any signs of a crime behind them? I do have one idea. Whoa, seriously? Yes, a friend in the Empire once told me about a very similar case of his. Although I can't say the circumstances are exactly the same. Right now, we're just looking for anything that would make a good starting point in our investigation. Could you tell us about that idea? Very well, it is none other than you who is asking after all. Yup, sounds too good to be true, it probably is. Well then, there's no such thing as a free lunch. Oh, this is actually a familiar story. If you've played Trails in the Sky, maybe it'll jog some memories. Several years ago, a single man visited the house of a certain Erebonian baron. The man's name was Littner. He called himself a master businessman working for a certain brewing company. To the baron, Littner presented a certain way to make it big fast. The great barley fields that had been passed down in the baron's family for generations. They would be used to expand his company's business. A brewery would be constructed in the baron's territory, and the management thereof left to his family. And that was the general idea. That sounds like... The more I hear, the more similar it sounds to our case. Accepting the deal, the baron signed on to Littner's contract. Then, under the pretext of management and brewery construction, some of the land was temporarily transferred to Littner. Also, some of the baron's fortune was converted into stock in preparation for starting the business. But then Littner took the deeds and fortune and disappeared. What? Having suddenly lost contact with Littner, the baron's people were flustered. It was then the baron realized the gravity of the situation. The strangest thing happened. Littner sold the deeds to a third party. as prime real estate for building villas. In the end, the Baron was left only with an enormous debt. Before long, he ended up losing his entire territory. Having lost his territory, he was stripped of his rank. No one knows what happened to him after that. Wow, I can't believe it. He just went off and sold someone else's property? That's too cruel. That case was the first that came to mind based on what you told me. Lie and gain their trust. Then at the very end, make off with a huge fortune. It is said to be a technique for committing fraud. Fraud? In other words, Maneth isn't an employee of the Quincy Company. You're saying it's possible he's just a fraud. Yes, though not definite, I would say it's likely. There are a large number of points similar to the case that you mentioned. I think it's best if we investigate this incident as a case of fraud. In that case, what kind of things should we be looking at? Yes, there's two main things that are suspicious about Maneth. Firstly, that plan of his. We need to look into whether the Armorica Honey Company really exists. We might be able to find that out by following the Mira. To start a business in Crossbell, you need to get a loan at the IBC. If his plan is a lie, maybe there'll be some evidence of that at the IBC. And the other point, of course, is whether Maneth is really an employee of the Quincy Company. Quincy is headquartered out of state, so it'll be hard to look into that. It might not be too useful, but there might be a reference regarding that in my home. A reference? There's a Quincy Company pamphlet there, you see. It details the general outline of their company. There might be something we can use in there. A Quincy Company pamphlet? Is there anything you don't have, milady? Yes, well, you see, I like making candy, but a while back, I had an intense interest in the Quincy Company, and so I ordered one of their pamphlets. It should be on the shelf in my room in my parents' home. No, I suppose it's no good. There's no way such a pamphlet would have what we're looking for. It's always possible there's something there. That pamphlet is officially Quincy Company material. You might find something in there that contradicts what Maneth has said. Don't you think it would be good to check it out, just in case? Now, that's some lawyerly advice. You're right. For now, let's head for Ellie's house. You've given us valuable advice, Ian. Thanks to you, our investigation plan is set. I'm just glad I was able to be of some use. If I recall, you're using Harold's house as a base for your investigation? Yes, that's right, but... Regarding this case, I think I've helped you as much as time will permit. I'm a busy man. I'm afraid I can't help you anymore. Oh no, don't mention it, and thank you very much. It's good to rely on the help of a professional every once in a while. I'll turn up every now and then. Good luck with your investigation. Sure, thank you very much. Alright, shall we get started? We need to look into IBC financing, to see if we can find anything about Maneth's plan. And we'll go to the McDowell residence, review the Quincy materials, and try to find where it differs from what Maneth has said. Those are the 2 points we need to investigate. Roger. We'll uncover that evidence no matter what it takes. Oh, man. Alright, then. Time to put the boots to the capitalist class. Here we go. No, I'm kidding. We're really just taking it to a fraudster. Oh. And here I go, walking right past where I need to be. Because the McDowell mansion is over here. Oh, these jerks are still out and about. So we need to go to our residence over here. Looks like that one is having a case of insomnia. What a fool. What a fool. God damn it. Why'd you have to mention lamb? It's like my... Oh, man, I love lamb. Lamb's delicious. Ugh. Next time I go to the grocery store, I'm buying some lamb, damn it. Anyway, let's check out these materials here. Let's see. Ah, here it is. This is the Quincy Company pamphlet. Wow, it's even bound. It looks very well made. They're a large company, so they're able to put that much more into it. I think we can trust whatever's written inside. I'm glad to hear it. Alright, for now let's read through it, shall we? Our company stands alone in the confectionery business, working day and night, searching for our next product. Through this pamphlet, we would like to introduce you to a small part of our company. Regarding confectionaries, the most important thing is whether it's tasty. Our company is run on this single point. For this reason, we make no compromises on quality. Our factories are outfitted with the latest equipment. Though hygiene is of course our primary concern, we have an obsession with quality ingredients and the places they come from. Furthermore, we have strict standards for product development. Our employees themselves sample developmental products and impartially judge whether they are worthy of sale. It is only after many planning meetings that products finally enter our manufacturing lines. In order to bring you only confectionaries you'll surely love, this tradition has been passed down since our company's founding. The present Quincy Company exists to continually bring you the best in quality confectionaries. So, I saw a contradiction in there. Or maybe someone else did. Maybe. I just skimmed it, but it doesn't seem like there's anything important there. Did you find a contradiction between this and Manette's statements? I thought this might not be too useful for us. Wait, I found something. Really? We can always count on you, can't we? So, what is it? Thinking about what Manette told us yesterday at the hotel, his answers weren't all that complicated. It was just a few words, but what he said, it contradicts what's written here. And it's enough to prove Manette isn't an employee of the Quincy Company. You got that much from this? Yes, you see? Wait, keep quiet about that for now. Huh? What's wrong? It's shocking that only you would have the answer. In that case, why not save it for when we thrust it at Manette? Hey, I'm not messing around here. No, it's as Waji said. It's possible your answer is wrong, Lloyd, so it's dangerous to pool our thoughts here. It's also shocking that you always manage to steal the show, Lloyd. That last one seems like that's how she really feels. Alright, for now, everyone, think about what we've learned. I'll write down the main points of this material in my detective notebook. All that's left is the IBC. Let's head there and investigate. Yes, Roger. So, if the game's telling me to keep it a secret, I'll keep it a secret. But, if you're paying attention, you can easily find the contradiction there. It has to do with something Manette said at the hotel. He's definitely right about that. When you compare the testimonies, the contradiction is clear as day. Sorry, I'd bang my table louder, but it is late at night. Let's just fast travel with the IBC. No need to mess around. Alrighty then. Talk to Miss Lanfei again. Actually, we'd like to cooperate with the IBC on an investigation we're conducting. Lanfei, can you do an IBC account search for us? We want to investigate mirror transfers related to a certain account. An account, you say? If relation to any incident is confirmed, I can get permission, but... That's right. First, can you tell me the details of your situation? I understand. You see, Lloyd explained the details of the suspected fraud case. I see, so that's what's going on. Will that be enough to get permission to search the accounts? This is important for IBC too. If an IBC account was used for fraud, it damaged your bank's reputation. Indeed, this does seem related to an incident. I have permission to tell you what I see on my terminal screen. Yes, that'll be fine. Please, go ahead. Understood then. Account name, Mr. Maneth. Quincy Company subsidiary, Amorica Honey Company. I found it. The account has indeed been opened. Huh? What's wrong? Is there some kind of problem? Well, it's not like I can give you the balance, but the Armorica Honey Company account has a bare minimum mirror on deposit. Then that means... Yes, of course, accounts intended for corporate use require a certain amount of capital to be opened, but only that minimum level of mirror is present. In other words, there's only tens of thousands of mirror on deposit. That must be for the candy factory construction and field management. That amount of mirror isn't sufficient for such activities. I think we can conclude that. Even though he's already taken custody of the land deeds and made various deals, the balance hasn't changed? That's really unnatural. It's almost as if he prepared the account solely to gain Derek's trust. I see. That's certainly contradictory. Yeah, I think we got some good evidence here. Thank you for your cooperation, Lanfei. No, it was our pleasure to serve you. If I can assist you in the future, please do not hesitate to stop by. We'll do just that. Alright, with this, we've collected material on each of Maneth's suspicious points. For now, let's return to Harold's house. Yes, sir. Alright, well, if the previous bit of information wasn't enough, that certainly is. You need a lot of money to make a factory and move stuff around. I can buy a single accessory with tens of thousands of mirror in this game, so... Yep, these games never get dull. That is the truth, 100%. Even if we're just, like, hunting down a fraudster, it's a lot of fun. It's why I love this series so much. Anyway, I don't know why I'm walking all the way back, but... yeah, whatever. So, let's go and pay Harold a visit. Oh, looks like there's looks like Ian's here too. Aren't you supposed to be writing up the Constitution, dude? I mean, I really appreciate it, but you got more important things to be doing right now, buddy. Oh, it's you all. Oh, it seems you've returned. Lawyer Ian, you came. You're here too, Harold. Yes, I just finished asking my business partners about the current matter. How are things on your end? Thanks to Lawyer Ian, we are able to find out a few things. Did you find something too, Harold? Yes, in a manner of speaking. Although I don't know what it means. Well, you went through the trouble of getting it. It doesn't matter what it is. Let's hear it. Yes, please. The information may be connected to the current situation. I suppose you're right. Not having any idea about the name Maneth, I tried asking my trading partners. When I did, it seems Maneth has been studying a certain thing ever since he came to Crossbell. A certain thing, you say? Yes, and that is the price of land in various places throughout our state. The price of land? So Maneth is looking more like a real estate agent. But why would he need to look into something like that? This might be crucial evidence as to Maneth's objective. Really? Yes, that makes sense, actually. I found out something that might be useful as well. Huh? Harold, Chief Tolta, will you help me find something in my office? Lawyer Ian? I don't particularly mind, but is it that important? Well, I don't think he'll be able to prove anything, but I think we can think of it as insurance for pinning down Maneth. I don't really get it, but... well, I don't know if we'll be in time, so try not to get your hopes up. More importantly, Special Sports Section, you had best hurry to Armorica. If Maneth really is a crook, his plan may be advancing to its final stage. However, if it's you guys, I'm sure you'll be able to do something with the evidence you have on hand. Alright, understood. Alright then everyone, let's hurry to Armorica. We'll expose Maneth's true colors, and stop him from making any more deals. Yeah, let's go. Alright then, time to shake down a fraudster. Whoop whoop. I'm gonna make a new save, though. The reason I'm doing that, well, because it just makes sense to, right?
よし行くかどこに行こうかな
Alright then.
さあ行くぞ
We're just gonna fast travel over there. No sense in, taking the long way around. Damn, did he already finish the deal? Oh, you guys are the special support section. Derek, Maneth, can I ask what kind of deal you two were conducting today? My father put you up to this again, did he? Well, why not, Derek? Our plan will begin very soon, after all. What do you mean by that? Just now, I concluded my final deal with Derek. It's decided that work will start on expansion of the lotus fields I borrowed from everyone in the village. Then my Quincy company will take over their management. What? So you basically handed over almost all the village's agriculture to this guy. Derek, are you really okay with this? What do you mean? In the end, I'm just transferring management of the fields to him. Yes, of course. With my company harvesting the honey, you will be able to operate the confectionery business efficiently. For that to happen, it's most efficient to temporarily transfer the rights to my company. Damn, this guy's cunning. It seems the plan has already entered its final stage. If that's the case, then... Farewell, Derek. I'll be delivering this contract to the main office. I think I'll have some good news for you tomorrow, so please look forward to it. Alright, I'll be waiting. Lloyd! Yeah, we can't let him get away. Maneth, before that, we have a few more questions for you. Oh? What might you want to know? Yes, you see, it's about certain suspicions surrounding you. That's right. I'm talking about suspicions of fraud. What? Don't be ridiculous. That's rude to Maneth. Calm down, Derek. Maneth? You said you were the special support section, right? Why on earth would you suspect me of being a crook? I can ask for that much, can't I? Yes, of course. How interesting. In that case, lay it on me. But before that, don't forget that I am an Imperial citizen. In the case that you have no clear basis for calling me a crook. In that case, though you are an officer, I'll do whatever I must to obtain restitution. That's fine with me. Lloyd! It's alright. I'll handle this. Based on our investigation results, it's obvious Maneth is committing fraud. We'll expose Maneth's true colors and open Derek's eyes. Very well. If you're that prepared, I'll answer anything you like. So, what will we be discussing first? 1 second. Blah. First, your actions in Crossbell. I want to ask you about a contradiction between those and what you said. A contradiction, you say? Ever since I came to Crossbell, I've been working with Derek on furthering this plan. The plan to launch the Armorica Honey Company here in Armorica as a Quincy subsidiary. For a confectionery business using this village's quality honey, if I apply my company's know-how, I'm sure it'll be profitable. I've already registered with the city, and our business is practically in the process of starting. What's so contradictory about that? Well, about that plan you just mentioned, according to information we've obtained, there's a clear contradictory point. Yes, that contradictory point is it confectionery know-how? Is it moving the plan forward? Or is it the plan's prospects? When we checked what you told us against IBC record, I could see a contradictory point. That plan you mentioned? In actuality, it hasn't progressed at all. Huh? The IBC? What do you mean? Think about it. if Quincy Company was intended to further its plans in Crossbell, it would need a loan from the IBC for factory construction and subsidiary development. Yes, of course. For registering the company with the city, I needed a proper corporate account. You just needed the account, isn't that right? The Armorica Honey Company account had the minimum balance needed to open an account. Though we didn't learn the exact amount, it was on the level of tens of thousands of Mira. Do you really think you can construct a factory and operate a business starting with that low amount? You looked into my IBC account. Mineth, does that mean... Oh, don't misunderstand, I'm not admitting they have a point. Just think of it as an impoliteness. But there was hardly any money in the account. As an employee, I have to be careful with how I throw money around. I can't take out a loan in the name of the Quincy Company, you see. Of course, I'll think about discussing a loan from IBC once I've secured permission from the main office. Right? A skillful dodge. No, I can sense that he's flustered. Let's press the attack, and shove more evidence in his face. Look on your face says you have something else to ask. Yes, of course. That's not the only suspicious point about you, Mineth. This late in the game? No, it's fine. I want to put you at ease too, Derek. I'd like to ask about your profile, Mineth. You called yourself a Quincy employee, but I'm not mistaken about that, right? Wait, what do you mean? You're saying Mineth isn't with the Quincy Company? Yes, that's what we believe. What do you think you're saying? In that case, why don't I show you my business card, or employee ID card? Even if you have them, you may have forged them. We found some evidence that trumps either of those. It was in nothing other than a Quincy Company pamphlet. A pamphlet? It was in Milady's room. We have its main points written in our detective notebook. It was ordered directly from the Quincy Company's main office. There shouldn't be any doubt as to the authenticity of its information. And there was a clear difference between the material and what you told us yesterday. What I told you? A point you told us that is contrary to you being an employee. That is, was it the creation of the subsidiary? The sales career? Or was it his dislike of sweets? If you were paying attention to the note in the book there, it mentioned that each of them is quality tested by the employees themselves. How are you going to quality test something if you dislike sweets? If you work for a candy company? Come on. Yesterday you told us this. Although I am an employee, I actually dislike sweet things. Do you deny it? Lloyd, I don't get it. It is true that I don't like them. But what about it? A man with a dislike of sweets can't possibly be a confectionery company employee? Is that what you're trying to say? Actually, that's exactly it. What do you want about? You'll bring shame on the whole of the Crossbell police. This was written in the Quincy Company pamphlets. At Quincy, employees themselves sample developmental products and impartially judge whether they are worthy of sale. That's basically what it said. What do you... It's unusual for someone like Mineth, who dislikes sweets, to be employed at Quincy. Am I wrong? You're misremembering. That's not going to work. You just now admitted that you don't like sweets. If that's the case, then tell us. Why did you pretend to be a Quincy employee? I'll tell you why. It was to gain Derek's trust, for the purpose of defrauding him. Based on the evidence we have, that's the only possibility I can think of. And the confectionery business making use of Armorica's honey. The Quincy Company name was a convenient one for using that idea to gain Derek's trust. Mineth, what is the meaning of this? As I thought, you tricked me. Derek, my friend, you mustn't be deceived by these people. What now? So what if it's true? As for me coming to Armorica and suggesting this honey company plan, if I concede that I had an ulterior motive to come here and deceive Derek, what exactly are you saying that objective was? If you've no proof of that, you've no right to call me a crook. The proof of his objective, that's indeed a problem. Your objective, I actually do have an idea about it. What? Lloyd, are you sure? I have no idea at all. No, I've definitely got this. Just before we came here, a certain someone gave us a certain piece of evidence. Yes, the final clue to Minette's objective. What are you mumbling about? Out with it! The true reason you committed fraud in this village? That is... Was it to seize land, monopolize honey sale, or to sell fake orbital cars? No, we know he's a real estate broker. Your true objective is ownership of the land of Armorica Village itself. What? Harold, a trader we know, got some information for us. Minette, right after you arrived in Crossbell, it seems you were looking into land prices across the state. If you were a Quincy company employee looking for new business opportunities, that wouldn't be necessary. So why then? There's only one possibility I can think of. It was because your objective is to steal this land. Really? I would have never expected that. And that's not all. Just look all around us. Armorica Village is surrounded by nature's beauty. It's a prime location. Suppose you transferred it to a third party for managing villas. How much do you think you could get for it? There are people who would pay tens of millions for something like this. I don't think the villagers have any idea of what they agreed to, but... Yep, that's exactly why he was able to make this whole scheme work. If we assume your objective was the land itself, it would explain all of your actions. You'd obtain the deed for the vast lotus farms and the private property. And, under the pretext of returning to the main office, you'd disappear from Crossbell. Then, you'd sell the deeds through the black market and make a huge sum of Mira. That's your true objective. Minette. No way. Lloyd. That voice. Thank goodness. It seems we made it in time. Derek. Father. Harold. And you. I think you're from that law firm. I'm Ian's assistant, Pete. Normally Mr. Grimwood would come, but he had to leave for something related to the Constitution drafting process. Proof, you said? Yes, Mr. Grimwood called it insurance earlier. Please take a look at this, everyone. Pete produced a single photograph and everyone examined it. A man with the air of the trader, and with the same face as Minette, was depicted therein. The man in this photo is... Why? How do you guys even have that photo? Mr. Grimwood got this photo a long time ago from a reporter he knew in the Empire. But the name on the photograph isn't Minette. It's Littner. Littner? I think we heard that name somewhere recently. That's it! It's the name of the man who stole that Imperial Baron's family land Ian told us about. Ugh. Oh yeah, that was his name. Yes, I asked lawyer Ian about it once again and he said there was no mistake. If that's the case, then it seems a pretty interesting truth is now revealed to us. Lloyd, you do the honors. The meaning of this photo, I mean. Yeah, understood. The reason that Littner in the photograph and Minette standing before us have the same face, that is, they're twins. It's a disguise. They're the same person. Minette and Littner are the same person. That's the only possibility. The modus operandi is the same, so he must be the same person. It's that simple. Lawyer Ian said as much. Most likely he's proud of his fraud technique. A crook. That's what you are, Minette. The charge of fraud is obvious. On top of that, it's likely you're the same person who committed fraud in the Empire. Now that you've been caught, I don't think it's anything to be proud of, huh? We'd love to hear the details. In the police headquarters interrogation room. You! I did everything perfectly! These brats! Maneth? Well, I wouldn't be so full of myself if I were you. Sorry, but I haven't the slightest intention of being caught over something like this. What? Come, monsters! Ah, son of an egg. What? Monsters? And they look well trained. This guy, could he have... Derek! Chief, it's dangerous. Do you have any idea what you're doing? I know exactly what I'm doing. I never thought it would come to this, though. I never wanted to harm Derek or the villagers. Ugh. Well, out of my way, please. Farewell. I don't think we'll meet again, though. God, what a prick. Derek! Damn, he got away. Let's go. Oh. Seems like he got away, huh? This is so aggravating. To think we couldn't catch a coward like that. Thank goodness the villagers weren't harmed. I think that's all we can do for now. I guess we'll need to look forward to capturing him next time. For now, let's meet with the chief and report the details of this incident. Yeah, good idea. Seriously? Why don't we just get in the car and chase after him? God damn it. I guess not. Well done, ladies and gentlemen. You all saved this village from the demon hand of that crook. Though in the end, the criminal fled. But we reported the matter to police headquarters. It's only a matter of time before he's caught. Derek. I've really gone and done it this time. I got caught up in this fraud scheme, and led all of us to this point. Don't say that. It's not your fault. No, it's completely my fault. I was so desperate to improve the village that I didn't listen to my father, and you already know the result. I'm unqualified to be the next chief. None of that matters. Father? I've been so rigid in my conservative ways that I didn't even listen to your proposals. Though I'm aware the village will eventually fail at this rate, I've done nothing about it. I bear a large share of responsibility for this incident, no? Chief? Through this incident, I finally realized that to protect this village, we mustn't rely on a single person's stubborn thoughts. Derek, from now on, I'd like you to lend me your wisdom. Each of us will contribute our ideas, and we'll discuss them with the villagers. This is how it must be, if we're going to protect this village. Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry, Father. I'll think more about the village from now on. It seems you were able to reconcile. Yeah, looks that way. Well, if this is the outcome, I guess failing for a fraud isn't too bad after all. Waji! It's not what you say, but how you say it. No, that was definitely out of line. Anyway, once again, all of you have helped us greatly. I'd like to thank all of you once again. I must thank Lawyer Ian once again as well. I'll convey your message to Mr. Grimwood. I too am glad to have been a little useful in resolving this incident. I look forward to continuing to work with you in the future, Chief. Same here. Just in case, please be on the lookout for that crook. And if you ever need our help again, don't hesitate to contact us. Yes, I'll be counting on you then. Thank you so much for all your help. All's well that ends well? I guess. Could have ended better. Maybe we'll catch that fraudster next time. Anyway, that was a long one. So, let's save, because we did some good work here. And, how are we going? We got time for another side quest, I think. Yeah, that's rough.
よし行くか
It's a nice car though, but you
どこに行こうかな
gotta make sure you're following the laws. You don't want to get caught up in something far worse.
よし着いたぞ
Alrighty then. Now then, to report the good news. If we answered all the questions right, we should get
皆さん
some bonus DP.
それでは報告は大変でしたね
Yeah, we got 4 bonus DP for the theme park job because we answered all those questions right.
大変でしたねランクアップですね
And we got 4 bonus DP for the suspicious trader quest. And we got ourselves a super gladiator belt.
特典の品お疲れ様でした
Alright. We're gonna put the super belt on Randy here. I guess I should put, like, the belt on some... Yeah, you know what? Let's do it like that. Auto CP up's a little better than just the regular stuff. And, yeah. Super. Because we're making Noelle into a strength tank, or you know what, just as much freaking damage as possible. That's Noelle's goal in this crazy life we live. All right, don't need to recover anything. All right then, let's go help out with the delivery. This is Crossbell Station. No, I need to go to the airport. It's like, wait, damn it. It's like, why am I getting a thing here? I shouldn't. Ha ha ha. So we talked to this guy in the fancy green hat, a member of the Capua Delivery Company. Excuse us, are you with the Capua Express? Yeah, that's right. And you are? Crossbell Police, Special Support Section. We saw your request and came to ask about it. Oh, you're with them then. Man, thanks. We're in a total bind here. It's a job that's going to require a tiny bit of time. Will you accept? Yeah, sure, why not? Yes, please, leave it to us. The request was about misdelivered packages or something, right? Yeah, that's right. We fly to all sorts of places across the continent delivering our customers' packages, but this time we made a mistake with some packages we delivered here. It looks like the addresses got switched, and we delivered several packages to the wrong addresses. My, that's terrible. I don't think address label mistakes happen that often, but... Well, our president is a scatterbrain, you see. This sort of thing has happened many times before. And at worst, she affixes letters from her friends instead of the address labels. Your president seems to be careless. Well, I respect her, though. She took us in when we had nowhere to go. Damn, just laying into Josette like that. Sorry, I got off track. In short, I want to ask you to redeliver the packages that were wrongly delivered. After our packages were received in state, they left with the local shipping company for the rest of the trip because we aren't familiar with the place. I see. I understand the situation. Do you know where the misdelivered packages are? According to what I could confirm, let's see. A package addressed to St. Ursula's Hospital was delivered to the Der Siegel Inn in Mainz. Then seems the package meant for the house at Residential Street in the city went to St. Ursula's Hospital. I need you to visit those addresses, recover the misdelivered packages, and deliver the intended ones. And so, take this. This is the package that was supposed to go to Der Siegel, correct? And this address label was supposed to have been on the hospital's package. Yes, that's it. First, deliver the package to the Der Siegel Inn, or whatever it's called. The package intended for St. Ursula's Hospital should be there, so take that, and... somehow saying it myself, I don't get it anymore. Well, in any case, it's alright to exchange the packages in order. Yes, exactly. I'm sorry it's a pain, but we're counting on you. Alright, understood. In that case, let's head to the inn in Mainz right away. Oh man, this one looks pretty tough. Nah man, it's not tough at all, it's just a bunch of running around like a dumbass. Here we go. So. And since we've turned into Capwood delivery service people, we need to get the right, the ugliest coloring we can muster. Actually, no, this one looks more like the Capua colors. Let's go with this. So. And back to the inn. What a mixed motive. Oh, Amy. She has her priorities straight, that's for sure. Hey, if it isn't the police kids from earlier, will you be staying with us today? We came because we wanted to ask you something. Was a strange package delivered here recently? A strange package? Oh, that's right, there was something. Why did something like this come here again? Do you guys know something about it? Bingo. Well, actually, Lloyd explained about the misdelivered packages. Ah, so that's what happened. So that package was supposed to go to St. Ursula's. No wonder there were scalpels and stuff inside. It must have seemed weird for such things to suddenly arrive. I was shocked. Licka was weirded out by them, so I was gonna put it out with the trash tomorrow. Just in the nick of time, I guess. Let me give you the package you should have gotten originally. Here. Oh, thanks. Let's see. Ah, those are these Liburlian glasses I ordered a while back. I'm sure this one's ours. Well, that's good then. I was wondering if we could get the misdelivered one from you. It's here somewhere. One moment, please. Here it is. Thanks for taking care of the rest. Thank you very much. Alright, let's head for the hospital next. Let's try asking at the reception desk. Alrighty then. Guys, we've totally been delegated to delivery company lackeys. It's, that's the life, huh? Can you imagine how annoying this would be if you didn't have a car? Oops, this isn't the reception. They're just like Green. Yep, they're just like Green, you know. Oh boy, we love helping you out with these random fetch quests. I mean, at least dealing with that Maneth guy is like an actual case of fraud and like actual police work. This is just, oh yeah, we're doing delivery work. Woohoo. We're such good go-getters, guys. And so the package is at the nurse's station. Or that's where it's supposed to go. I feel sorry for the nurse that got scolded on a false accusation, though. just a little bit. Where are you, Martha? Ah, you're chewing this girl out. Honestly, girl, can you stop making mistakes on the purchase order already? There's something off here. When I compiled the purchase order, Mayha was strictly watching me. Even so, I messed up the numbers around 20 times, but... I feel Maywa's pain. Has something happened? Oh, it's you! Well, I asked this girl to order medical supplies for us, but... when I look around, the packages arrived. There's this worn-out doll inside. This girl's made ordering mistakes on all sorts of things before, too, you know. Oh, please believe me, I swear I did it right this time. Lloyd, don't you think... Yeah, this is proof. What do you mean? Well, you see, Lloyd explained about the misdelivered packages. A misdelivery, so that's what it was. We're currently in the middle of redelivering them. This is the package that was addressed to the hospital, right? Indeed, these are the medical supplies I asked her to order. Thank you for coming all this way to deliver them. And I'm sorry, Zealand. Seems I jumped to conclusions this time. Oh, it's okay. Please don't worry about it. That's right. I wonder if they put that in there too. Jilun reached deep inside the bag and groped for something. Ah, here it is. The Kagemaru strap. Since I was making a purchase, I also ordered this. How cute. Jilun, as I thought, I'll have to lecture you later. Excuse me, but could we have the package that was misdelivered? That's right. One moment, please. Here, this is it. You can have it. Thank you very much. Let's see. According to the sales slip we got from Aaron, the delivery address is a house on Residential Street. Once we deliver this, the request will officially be complete. Residential Street. Chairman McDowell's residence is there too, right? Ellie, do you know this address? Well, let's see. Oh, isn't this address the vacant house near Congressman Campbell's? Wait, the one said to be haunted for at least 10 years. Yes, I'm sure that's the one. What's going on then? Could someone have moved in there recently? I'm not quite sure. Anyway, let's try to deliver the package. Alright. So apparently we need to go to a haunted mansion. Ooh, spooky. Outran my car.
お安い。お待たせしました。
Alright, so apparently there's a request to this haunted ass house over here. Well, there's no mistake. This is the address. You're not wrong, but I don't sense anyone's presence. There must have been some kind of mistake, right? Maybe the sender wrote the district wrong. But this label, the delivery address is written, but the recipient's name isn't. Regardless, we'll never know whose it is if we don't ask. Huh? What's wrong, Tio? No. Could it be? It's open. It was ajar, so I had a feeling. Well, let's ask the resident if this is their package. Right. Ah, man. Oh, I see you, Car Magazine. Definitely getting you before I leave. Excuse us, is anyone home? No one's here, right? But this is definitely the delivery address. The entrance wasn't locked either. Ladies and gentlemen, who are you? What's a baby? Someone is... Are you home alone, little lady? We came to deliver a package. Could it be that she's arrived? Come in, come in. Feels like she's not even listening to us. Can we assume it's a package addressed to her? That's strange. I haven't heard that a girl like this lives here. Well, it's a fact that we met someone living here. What the heck's going on? I don't know, but for now, let's go inside. We might be able to question that girl. Well, this is the package we came to deliver. Yay, she's finally come back home. Usho. That doll looks quite worn out. Is this one of those Rosenberg antique dolls? No, it doesn't look quite that expensive. Could it be that this doll is yours? She's not a doll. She's my precious, precious little sister. Good girl. Good girl. I see. Well, thank goodness we brought her to you. Yeah, thank you. Then I'll just take her to my room. Oh no, she's delusional. What's going on? It doesn't look like anyone else is here. Tio, what's wrong? Well, I think it's just my imagination, but... Hey, is someone there? This voice is... a guest, perhaps? Her parents aren't home, so shall we answer? Yeah, let's. Oh, it's Imelda. Oh, you're from the antique shop. Oh, it's all of you. What are you doing here? Well, we're here for work, but... could you have business here? Work? What are you saying? No one's lived here for at least 10 years. I've been using it as my antique shop storeroom for some time now. What's with the puzzled looks on your faces? What's going on here? Even if we assume that this is the old lady's property, we did talk to a little girl just before, didn't we? I thought we did. Well, just in case, let's ask that girl from before. Something might be going on. Right. I think she went to the room further inside past the living room. Don't ignore me and continue your conversation. What? Where did that girl... She's hiding somewhere? Lloyd, look at those! Huh? That's right, it's a real-life ghost story. Those dolls. One of those is the ones we delivered, but... the other one... they're exactly the same, aren't they? You guys, isn't it about time you explained the situation to me as well? Depending on the circumstances, I could sue you for trespassing, you know? I understand. Actually, well... they explained that they came here to deliver a package, that the girl who came to receive them was identical to one of the dolls. Now I see. Something like he said really did happen then. What do you mean? I bought one of the dolls over there abroad many, many years ago. They're said to be made in the images of the daughters of an old noble family somewhere. I heard that there were 2 in the set, because of the family's twin daughters, but I could only acquire one of them. Her quality isn't bad, but strangely, I couldn't find a buyer for her. And what relation does that have with our story? You're awfully slow, aren't you? In summary, both the doll you delivered and that strange girl that appeared, both of them may have come to life. Huh? There's a guy who's been insisting for a long time that life dwells in dolls. He might have been right. Life dwells in... Indeed, I feel like Meister Georg said that once. Then, it was some kind of doll ghost? No way! Well, setting aside whether the story's true, it appears some kind of spiritual field has formed in this mansion. I feel the presence of the higher elements, the same as in the tower and temple. They may have caused some kind of spiritual phenomenon. Spiritual? So that's why something seemed off. I thought everything was a little too unbelievable, but after what Teodot said, I think it's real. It feels unreal, though. Those are some impressive reactions. Well, in the end, it's just nonsense from a recluse, so it's up to you whether to believe it, but one thing is certain. And that is? Now that those doll sisters are together, I might finally find a buyer for them. What an incredible find! What a blunt old lady you are. Well, anyhow, with this we finished delivering the packages. Let's go report to the Capo Express guy. Right, let's hurry. Oh, it seems you properly delivered the packages to the correct destinations. Man, what a help you've been. Really, thanks a bunch, support section. You're welcome. By the way, that young lady, does she look unwell to you? I think we spoke to a spirit. Looks like she took quite the shock. I understand how she feels. Well, she'll settle down before long. Well, that's how it is, so please don't worry about it. Really? Well, alright. I'll excuse myself then. If something comes up again, we'll be counting on you. Yes, let us know anytime. We'll be looking forward to it. Redelivering the missed deliveries completed. We did it. Now then, there's a couple things I need to do before calling this an episode. Because I'm pushing that 3-hour mark right about now. First thing we need to do is fast travel back to that area we were just in. Because there is a car color on that frickin' shelf that we need to grab. Deep coloring. Woohoo. Alright. And now I just need to make sure I'm not missing anything else. Nope. Goody. Let's fast travel to the SSS. Report the good news.
それではわわ大変でしたね報告はでは
And we're at 211 DP now. Right, I need to go into Tio's room because we got that Mishi plushie for doing the Mishi quest. Sorry, I'm looking at something. Okay, cool. Here should be fine. New furniture was added to Tio's room. That day, Lloyd and the others returned to the sports section on a break from their duties. They made their schedule reports to headquarters and decided to each take their rest. Tio, do you have a moment? Yes, please come in, Lloyd. Is it time to go out? Well, there haven't been any special requests from headquarters today. Everyone hasn't gathered yet, so we're not in too much of a hurry. No, I can go immediately. Oh, you've added some things. I was able to get some pretty nice things. Regarding character goods as well, Crossbell has quite the advantage compared to neighboring countries. After all, it's Mishi's home turf. Thanks to the Michelin theme park, it seems he's also expanding to neighboring countries. Aw. By the way, that pink Mishi over there, her name was Michette, I guess? I think it's Mishi's little sister, right? Yes, although she says her big brother is a bit pathetic, she meddles in his business. She's an extremely high-spec little sister character. So that's so. What the heck does that mean? And what about that black cat over there? It also decorates a cushion. Is it related to Mishi? That is Kagemaru. It is a cat of the protagonist of a popular, recently released serial novel. He keeps breaking through with his brazen cuteness and his characteristic "bunyu" cry. Oh, I see. Now that you mention him, I think I've seen him around among the casino prizes. Still, Mishi and this guy too. I wouldn't honestly say that they're cute. No, it's nothing. Well, I know what you're trying to say. Mishi is a humorous character, whose selling point is a unique crankiness beyond description. While Kagemaru is a standard mascot with a lack of grace, that conversely turns into a superb hook. Although it's hard to frankly say that they are cute, it is obvious that is a fact. I see. It's like they have a persuasive power somehow. Tio lecturing Lloyd on mascot cuteness. By the way, Tio, what did you like best between Mishi and Kagemaru? You really asked that, huh? Huh? It is a question I've avoided, not wanting to give an answer. You really asked about it, huh? Tio? Let's talk about this at length after dinner. Lloyd, it seems things are going to get heated tonight. There's a book I wanted to read, but it seems for today I'll have to resign myself. Alright. And on that humorous note, I think I'm going to call it an episode tonight. Thank you all for coming, everyone. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Trails to Azure, and I hope you join me for next time. If you're watching this on YouTube, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell icon, do all those things. Every little bit supports the channel. And if you're watching on Twitch, thank you so much for coming today. I really appreciate it, especially you raiders. Thanks for coming along and popping in. I hope you had fun, and I hope you'll join me next time I decide to stream this again. In any case, if you want to support this channel as well, I have a Patreon account. You can check that out by either clicking the link in the description below, or by clicking on Reen, as he will take you directly to my Patreon page. Otherwise, I also write fanfictions on Archive of Our Own, and if you want to commission me, I am open for commissions right now as we speak. So, send some money my way. I'll make it happen for you. Talk to me on Twitter, Patreon, Discord, wherever for details, and I'll get that done for you. In any case, thank you all for coming tonight. Really appreciate it. We'll see you next time for some more Trails to Azure. Until then, stay safe.